Hey everybody, RPG here. Today I want to reach out to you guys and ask you to give me 5 to 10 of your favorite PlayStation 2 titles. And the reason for this is I want to use your list and make sure that I can add all those titles that you guys love into the PC build that I'm working on right now. So about a week ago, I did a similar video for the original Xbox collection. I asked you guys to give me 5 to 10 of your favorite Xbox games. And I used your lists to integrate all those games into the collection on this PC build. So you guys really came through for me. You provided me with a ton of games to choose from, and I made sure that I was able to get the majority of those transferred in and added to this PC build. There were a few titles that I wasn't able to find great ROMs for, or they just didn't run perfectly well, but I was able to get those games into other collections. So the really cool thing about this era of retro gaming is you had at the time GameCube, PlayStation 2, and original Xbox. And you were able to get most of those games on multiple platforms. So there are a few games that are specific to just one platform. Think of Nintendo, for example. Anything with Mario in it is always going to be specific just to Nintendo. It wasn't released on Xbox or PlayStation 2. But the majority of games were released on multiple platforms. So let's take Return to Castle of Wolfenstein, for example. I wasn't able to get that for Xbox up and running, but I was able to get it for PlayStation 2. It's still the same game. Really doesn't make a huge difference which collection it goes into. And I really don't get hung up on which collection I put games into. I really just look for the most sensible choice. If there was a franchise of games, for example, that was released on multiple platforms, but then they kind of spun off and started doing some specific to just one collection, then I try to put everything in for that one collection that has more titles available to it. But at the end of the day, as long as we get a really nice game that plays well, I'm happy to put it wherever it fits. So just to circle back on this video, the purpose of this is just to provide me with 5 to 10 of your favorite PlayStation 2 titles, just so I can make sure that I put together the best possible collection for PlayStation 2. So now in terms of my status for this entire PC build, everything is going really smoothly. I'm really happy with the time frame as well. I'm pretty much right on track with where I figured I would be. Hopefully be done with everything sometime in October. Just because I'm not trying to rush it by any means. I want to make sure that everything is as flawless as possible. I don't want to put it out there and then realize that there was some oversight and things aren't 100%. So definitely going to take my time, but PlayStation 2 is the last major collection. Well, not quite the last. I guess Wii's a pretty big collection as well. So I'm going to do some stuff with Wii. I've already kind of played around in that collection. I got a bunch of titles in there that are easily played without the Wii remote, but there's a lot of stuff that I want to get going on the Wii remote too. So I haven't even really crossed that bridge yet, but that'll be the next project after PlayStation 2 is done. PlayStation 2 is straightforward, but it's a massive collection, so it does take a little bit of time. And I do have a lot of my favorites in there. So I have all the Grand Theft Autos ready to go, Star Wars games, wrestling games, a bunch of movie games. So I got Godfather in there, Reservoir Dogs, Scarface. Actually, I think Scarface is in the Xbox collection. It just ran a little bit better on there. But same deal, if you're using a PlayStation controller or something like that, it really doesn't make a difference which collection you go into. Those controls are going to transfer over to whatever you have in your hand. So really doesn't make a huge difference there. So definitely exciting. Hit me up in the comment section though with any questions that you have. I'm definitely going to be putting together a lot more videos in the next week or so, and try to do some preview videos, maybe some little highlight reels for each of the collections that are put together already, so you can get a feel for exactly how they look and how they perform. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. So you know the drill. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. Ton of great content on here. We do tutorials, gameplay demos, product reviews, ton of stuff. So definitely hit the subscribe button. And of course, check us out online, www.retropieguy.com. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support.